Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Turf Talk Podcast. I'm your host, Gabe Dowd, and joining me on my love the coast, the man to my right. You know him, you love him. It is Big Wop, a.k.a. Crockpot, a.k.a. Nick Walters. And the man to my left is Dami Sami, Dami how did I say last week? Cappuccino, a.k.a. Dom Capuano. Boys, it is episode 79. We are damn near close to episode 80. We are 1 week out after the NFL draft. The offseason is on its way. Why are we laughing? What happened?
No reason.
Obviously, there's a reason you guys are both looking at me.
I'm laughing because he's laughing.
Why are you laughing then?
No worries.
No worry?
No worry.
No worry.
I'm worried.
No worry.
No worry.
Okay, that's it. How are you doing? Jesus, what are we doing here?
Off to a good start.
Are we filming an episode? Or what are we doing?
Low odor.
odor.
Fine tip.
What?
It's the marker. That's what the marker says.
Low odor. Fine tip.
You were laughing at that?
Yes, I was.
Low odor fine tip had you dying during the intro. You know you bitch at me for high energy. Get the intro going.
Do you not feel energetic now?
Yeah.
Me? No, it collapsed. The momentum's gone.
Speak for yourself.
It's like trying to get from 0 to 60. Your car flatline. I don't know how to
I'm at 70.
You're right.
We're good.
No, you're not. You're good?
I'm good.
How you doing, Nick? What'd you do today? Well, I know what you already did today.
Yeah, Gabe and I spent most of the day together. We started off at the park and we ran 3 miles. I got a new PR. Gabe was damn near his PR that he set yesterday. Then we went to the gym right after and
Gnarly chest day.
it was hell. And then we went to Moe's.
Dom?
Wow. Lucky you guys.
Okay, well, tell us about your work day.
I saw you.
I saw you fly by in the baby blue with the almost said what Nick said. With the American flag.
We don't have those.
With the American flags flying off the truck and the trailer loaded.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Loaded to the brim.
So how many lawns did we cut today? What was your stats?
None.
Damn.
We didn't cut any grass today.
So what'd you do today?
Mulch.
Any bushes get trimmed?
We didn't trim anyone.
Any ripping out of the ground?
Yes. We did rip 2 out
Lots
of the
of
ground.
removals and mulching.
Lots of mulch. We did 8.5 yards of it.
How about pounds?
I don't know the cubic yardage. Let me see.
No, I want pounds. How much?
8.5 cubic
We're off to
yards
this is becoming
of
the Turf Talk
hemlock
podcast.
We're
with the
switching
intro.
up real quick.
Yeah, for real.
mulch weight.
This is just what people tuned in for in the intro.
Okay, Google AI cook. 8.5 cubic yards of hemlock mulch will typically weigh between 3,400 pounds and 9,600 pounds, depending largely on its moisture content.
Sounds more badass if you said that's how much weight of mulch you laid today.
Oh, I laid that much mulch today. I laid 5,000 pounds in mulch.
See, that sounds
today.
badass.
Yeah.
So your muscles should be big. So damn, you're covered in scratches from this job.
Plants.
You're finally starting to look like a man
Oh, thanks.
with the little scruff on the side, the blisters. Hell yeah. I bite mine off. I probably shouldn't admit that.
He bites his blisters.
Well, last week during the call-ins, thank you to the people who called in. I mean, you saw me picking at that bitch.
Yeah.
And now I bet it off, and now it's even thicker than it was.
That's how that works, yeah.
Yeah. I don't really got much else to say. I ate most of it and I worked out. End of story.
Yeah. It's fair.
Kick us off, Dom. You're not even got the news up. Still on Google AI.
Ian
What's new?
Rappaport is finalizing a multi-year...
Whoa, restart. I was cutting you off.
Are you done?
I'm done. Go.
Your pearly white shirt
You
is
like
still pearly
it?
white.
It's a jersey.
Who's number 10?
Jesus, start the fucking show.
Emmanuel Sanders.
Well, it might be.
Oh, of
Who
course.
is it? What
Jerry Jeudy.
the pictures we got this past week. What? Hell no.
Is that Cooper Kupp?
Yup.
Broncos legend Cooper
Yep.
Kupp.
Yeah, it should have been.
Ian Rappaport is finalizing a multi-year contract agreement that will keep him with ESPN. He
And the
was the
NFL
one
Network.
who, per Rappaport.
Per report. Yeah.
He broke his own news.
He broke his
Yep.
own news.
My goat.
Hell yeah.
That's how you got to do
Ain't nobody
it.
gonna do it for you. Do it yourself. Got to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Texans Pro Bowl linebacker Azeez Al-Shaair have agreed to terms on a 3-year extension.
Despite the insane hit to Trevor Lawrence 2 seasons ago, you
That's
had
like his
to retain
fifth
him.
one of his career.
You had to retain him. I mean, I think he's a great player. So
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely.
yeah, you got to keep him. I know he's
Is he
physical, but we're
enforcer?
lacking it in the league. Let's get it back.
Yeah.
So, I mean, obviously within the confines of the rule book, but I'm not going to complain too much
Debatable.
because I want that physicality.
We
to
had
be-
Kareem Jackson doing it.
and he unfortunately got pushed out.
Yeah.
So at least we're keeping players like this around.
Jack Jones.
Jack Jones.
Jack Jones of the world.
New Dolphin or wherever he went.
Exactly, wherever he went.
Somewhere
He'll
he's
probably
not
end
gonna
up
start.
released and not start, and we'll be back on the same situation. Nick's going to Google it, but I don't want to get to the next piece because I don't want you to interrupt it.
49ers.
Thank you.
Uh-oh,
There we
no.
go. Because this one you'll care about.
Oh.
Dude, he could take out JSN.
Right at the knees.
That's funny.
Career's over.
Better hope you don't see him in an airport or it's raps. If you know, you know.
Pookie JSN will come to my rescue.
Anyways, important news. The Broncos have announced that 4-time All-Pro safety Justin Simmons signed a one-day contract to retire as a Denver Bronco. Justin Simmons has officially called it quits and called it a career and has done it with his team, his favorite team, the team that drafted him, the team that made him who he is, and the best player, one of the best players that I ever got to watch in my time of being a Broncos fan. Yeah. And I love him even more because he, to this day, hates the Kansas City Chiefs, and that is a true Bronco for life. Nick, I want to hear your thoughts. You're wearing his jersey. This is one of our guys, and you wanted him back this offseason.
I did, absolutely. I was kind of surprised by this. I mean, he didn't play last year, but I thought maybe he'll get signed to a team, at least to a practice squad, get a tryout or something. And then the day after we did this podcast, on Wednesday, he had already signed with the team and retired. It kind of came out of nowhere.
It was kind of
there was no
unfortunate.
lead up to
I was
it.
gonna say
There
the
was
timing
no
was unfortunate. He's like what,
34?
31?
Not even.
He can't even be mid-30s. Yeah, I might be wrong. Yeah. Maybe 33. I want to say
32.
32. Yeah, he's not that old. Yeah, I get he's in that aging incline, but like his play, I feel like if he's in the right scheme, it hasn't declined that much. His time with the Falcons,
last year with us, he was still great.
It was phenomenal, and his time with the Falcons wasn't nearly as close as the Broncos level
but it
of
still
him,
wasn't bad.
but it was still serviceable.
Enough
it was still
to get
one
a
of the
roster
top
spot.
Yeah, it was one of the top safeties in the league. So it's kind of surprising me that he didn't get another chance on a defense. I thought a team like the Cowboys might go after him and get him on the roster. So he
Maybe
fit
he just didn't
with
want
the
another
ties,
chance.
with the ties to Christian Parker. And maybe Dom's right. Maybe he was truly done. He's kind of
That's very well.
he's
could be
kind of
true.
hit the point where you can tell he's satisfied with what he's done.
He said he's going on a golf tour.
He also did say he didn't want to play for too many more teams. He wanted to keep his spots small, and
He
I
wants
like
to go
that.
into
That's respect.
broadcasting.
Are you good?
Whose microphone am I playing with?
I don't know.
I don't know.
How do I know?
What are you doing
Well,
to it?
my head. You guys are screaming in my ears.
So you're trying to turn me down?
Yeah, my headphones are
Exactly.
very loud too. So
I just assumed that this
while
was
you're
not-
down there,
Oh, hold on.
this is something we do mid-episode and not beforehand. By the
Oh,
way,
I found mine. Oh, that's the sweet spot.
If we find
right
out
there.
after the show that this wasn't recorded, I swear, Dom.
Oh no, it's recording. My
As
ears were just.
you're currently messing with you. Yo, you're turning mine down. I'm deaf. I can't hear. Turn that. There we go.
we're perfect now.
They're good.
We're good.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Now
You
my
had-
ears
you
aren't
had to-
bleeding.
you had to, my bad. I didn't mean to talk too close.
Bro,
to
it was
your
like
drums.
full volume.
Yeah. You guys were like screaming at me.
I have to keep unplugging this every once in a while because it gets too loud.
Yeah, like it
That's
literally.
why I
is
keep
like-
holding this. Last week I was doing the same thing.
Yeah, it sounds so much better. now.
Anyways, what a career for Justin Simmons.
that will not
Very true.
change how our listeners hear either.
Yeah.
It's
We're just
recorded
I
like
know that, but the fact that mid-episode you're going under the desk to change our levels is
Hey,
just...
audio listeners would never have known.
But with the visual, people are going to be like, what's going on?
I'm going under the desk.
He's going under the desk.
Say the next piece.
The Ravens are reuniting with free agent pass rusher Calais. Oh, did I say that wrong?
You had it right.
You had it.
I
just
thought it was
push through.
Calais.
No, I
Calais.
say Calais, and Nick
Calais.
corrects me all the time that it's
Calais. Okay, well,
You
I hear
had
you
it.
guys argue about it.
The one time you
Calais
had it.
Campbell on a 1-year deal. I had it. I should have just trusted
Yes,
myself.
yes. This was
I'm
one of the
shocking.
free agents that me and Nick actually had listed as potentially the next one to get signed or who would be next up. And I said I couldn't see a world where he sat much longer because as old as he may be, he's still one of the best defensive tackles in the league.
Yeah.
You can still get decent pressure out of this guy and fit.
I wouldn't have been upset if we got him.
I can't
He-
believe you guys gave me that piece of news.
He just
and
didn't
then-
have a role, you know. That's just how the cookie crumbled, dude.
Okay, well,
just how
make
the
that
list
cookie
goes.
crumble.
This cookie's about to crumble because Meta CEO, Facebook CEO, Instagram, whatever you want to call him, Mark Zuckerberg, and former Apple CEO Tim Cook are among the names considering to place bids on the Seahawks.
Tim Cook, please, but this doesn't make any sense because isn't Tim Cook stepping down as CEO from Apple? I swear I heard that.
He is.
So
That's confirmed.
To get the
Yes.
Seahawks. He's putting all his time
he's
and
not
energy
leaving
into it.
Apple. Like he's still gonna be there, but he's stepping down as CEO.
You know who
Like,
else made an offer?
Who?
Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah.
Well, like 10
He
cents.
has made a $10,000 offer.
So wait, who do you
go-
want to buy? You're okay. Obviously, you're okay with it being sold. Who? You don't
I
have a
have
choice.
to
Yeah,
be.
you don't have a choice.
Yeah.
Who do you want to be the ideal buyer?
Not Mark Zuckerberg. I'd rather no company. I want it to be privately owned.
Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, that would be the ideal.
That would be
route.
ideal.
But
Yeah.
it's not gonna happen.
You're not going to
so-
get that Walmart money.
We got lucky with
We
the
got
Walls
really
and the
lucky.
Penners.
So if I wanted one of the two, obviously I'd love Apple to own it. Like
Yeah.
that's an American brand. Screw Facebook.
Which is also an American brand.
Screw I don't care. Screw Mark Zuckerberg. Screw Instagram. Screw Meta. Screw all that.
we actively
Yeah,
work
buddy,
on those
we-
platforms. We
yeah.
utilize their services to make this
I
happen.
don't
so
care.
choose your
The world would be better without it.
Wow.
no podcast.
We
is
wouldn't
what
be
he wants.
sitting here without
Well,
it.
no, we could still post on Spotify and YouTube.
Where's the marketing going to
Yeah,
come
how are you
from?
gonna
How are people
market
gonna
that?
find it?
YouTube.
Spotify Reels.
Everybody would.
That would be kind of sick.
Dude, if you hear
Spotify.
music.
Can you introduce?
I think it exists.
they do
Nobody
have a
uses
clip?
it.
I don't think they do.
I'm
No,
fairly
there's no way.
certain.
Spotify should have a shorts, even if it's just audio only. That would be
I feel
fire.
like they do. Every other app has it.
They definitely don't. I would have. They have DJ.
Yeah, DJX is
No,
lit.
that's not the same.
Talia was using it today in the car.
It's not.
I
I'm
like
talking
DJX until it starts playing Latin music, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
It
like
should
it's
only-
on some like random bullshit.
It's like,
Like,
here's
what?
some Latin music from
Mine
this
It's
artist.
pushing Latin music hard.
Yeah,
Mine's
it doesn't
only
make any
ever-
sense. Like, what's the motive here?
Mine's only ever played what I'm interested in.
Maybe
What I've
it
played in
doesn't.
the history. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh.
I don't think Spotify does.
Oh yeah, they do.
They have shorts. What do we?
Where?
It's not
What'd you go
loading.
on?
So go to your library, and it's gonna be explore music videos right at the top.
Could we post clips to Spotify? That would be kind of sick.
Where?
So like you're on the homepage, right?
Yeah,
Go to your library.
Would you
and
call it?
then-
library.
Oh, I thought you said library.
Or, no, sorry, search. Go to search, not your library.
This guy's capping.
I'm capping.
Search.
And then explore music videos.
What do I hit?
Yeah. What do you
Click on one of the
Oh, just
videos.
click on one of them.
And then you can scroll down like you're scrolling through reels.
Lady Gaga.
Make sure you're not playing anything.
Yeah, this is gonna be copyrighted. So
So you
Do you
learned
think
something
we-
new today on the
can we-
Turf Talk
can
podcast.
we post to Spotify?
what?
Can we post to Spotify?
Probably not. We're not like a real
Yeah,
artist.
it's not like music videos.
yeah.
That would be kind of cool.
Let's
Spotify
post
should.
an hour and a half
that.
music video. Do Spotify.
No, not
Let's
the
do
video,
it.
the whole copy. I mean, like segments, like clips.
It would not do good on Spotify. I just found out that
so
thing existed.
You just proved us exactly correct in why we should have Facebook, Instagram.
If Facebook and Instagram didn't exist, everybody would be on platforms like YouTube and Spotify. Because where else would they be looking? In fact, Shorts probably wouldn't exist at all, and
Truth
this world
Social.
would be much better.
So wait, do you miss
X.
long form content?
What?
Do you miss long form content?
That's what I watch every day. I don't watch Reels. I watch long.
Oh, you don't
You are
watch Reels
so
because I sit here
full
and
of
listen to you
shit.
scroll on Instagram Reels and me and Nick are trying to talk to you about serious things that have to do with the business side of the show, and you'll be lost in Reels doom scrolling. And trust me, I see your little profile picture likes everything.
Yeah, for real. I see like the most diabolical
You and
reel of all
Amber have
time.
liked everything in existence. I don't understand how you guys have covered so much content and feed in this world. I don't get it. I really don't. You know, I should give you a Guinness World Record award for that.
Yeah,
give it to me.
most reels liked.
Anyways, the next big award will be, well, it depends on who's hearing this and if they like him or not.
What do you do this time?
He
Grab
just
your leg
rubbed my
again?
thigh.
Yeah.
I didn't. No. I'm trying to point out that
Sorry,
it looks
he
like you're not
grazed-
wearing shorts.
He grazed my
like you
thigh.
look
I'm
like
getting
you have
deja
no.
vu.
Looks like you have no pants on.
I do. They're just. Can never stop making fun of my short shorts. Damn.
Like,
No.
Damn.
They're 5-inch
Jeez.
inseams. All right. I'm short.
Might as well be 0.
I'm short. I'm not 6 foot. I'm 5'4". Anyways, Russell Wilson is reportedly considering retiring to take a job in television with stations like CBS. Could we see Danger Russ behind the mic, behind the camera, in front of the camera, not behind, in front of the camera, hosting any sort of game day, post-game day, or any entertainment purposes for NFL moving
Man,
forward?
it sure be better to see him there than whatever the hell he's going to do on the field.
Yeah, that's what I was
Agreed.
going to say.
Very much so agreed. And me and you, it's funny enough, said this on last week's episode,
Yeah.
that he'd make a damn good personality.
He has a good voice for it. He knows what he's
Yes.
talking about.
But I think we talked about play-by-play. But I wouldn't hate seeing him at the desk for like Good Morning Game Day-ish. For
Yeah,
football
that'd
and
be
stuff like
fine.
that. Yeah, maybe not the NFL Network. I don't think he'd jive well. CBS seems like a good fit.
Get him on like the little halftime show with
Or that, yeah.
Nate and Coach Cower.
I would love it.
Boomer.
He looks good in suits. He just doesn't perform well in pads anymore. Unfortunately,
Or
is the
He's
baseball
got to do it
uniform.
before he ruins his career.
it's
Yeah.
ruined, but it can be salvaged if he stops it here.
Speaking of somebody's career who is ruined, The Giants declined the 5th-year option on cornerback Deontay Banks.
Yeah, I mean, you said it. It's exactly what it is. I mean, Deontay Banks was not what they thought he was going to be. It's just...
They haven't heard this guy's name in 5 years.
So, that's the end of that, yeah.
That's that.
Okay.
That's that.
Steelers wide receiver DK Metcalf will not face criminal charges from his altercation in December against a Lions fan. However, he is still being sued by the fan Ryan Kennedy for defamatory and life-altering statements.
Yet again.
Now that sounds legit.
Protected by his career.
Yeah. Yep. By his
Do we think he should have been charged?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think he really did enough.
He
to be
punched a
charged.
guy.
He didn't punch him. He grabbed him. He pulled him down. He pushed him away.
Is that not
Punched him.
assault?
That is assault. If you went up to a random guy on the street and did that, you'd be arrested for it. DK Metcalf didn't get arrested for it because he makes
so
millions of dollars.
I guess.
Do you think the fan deserved it?
Yeah.
Do you think he actually said a slur to him?
Yeah.
You didn't even know what I was about to ask you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. George Pickens has officially signed his 1-year, $27.3 million fully guaranteed franchise tag, but this was after gauging his trade market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After
That's fair.
doing the business side
Let
of it.
him
And I
do
don't
it.
blame you,
Let him
but
do it.
guess what? Arguably one of the best wide receiver tandems is staying together, as we see right now, in Dallas. And that is what Dallas wanted. It's what they needed. And I think George Pickens honestly fits this team best. This is where he would best succeed. I wish they got a long-term deal done, but for right now, this is what we're getting. And we'll see what the future holds for George Pickens and Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
Speaking of somebody who gets out of things because they have too much money, Stephon Diggs has been found not guilty of assault and battery and strangulation of his former chef.
This whole case, I knew exactly where it was going the second she mentioned their sex relationship and everything being consensual and all that. So regardless of that, from right there, that gives him the upper hand. And as Dom just said, money and career and fame.
Yep.
He was immediately protected by her own statements and his platform. Should he have faced anything? Yes. Considering his background and his behavior? Yes. So, I mean, what figures, but...
It's the only reason she was his chef.
Will he be re-signed by the Patriots now?
Can we
AJ
figure out
Brown,
that coach
Romeo
first?
Who's going to
Dobbs,
resign him?
Stephon
Mike Vrabel?
Diggs.
Mike Vrabel can't even...
What can he
The
do?
only
About
Mike
thing
Vrabel
he's
can't
gonna
even
be
make the
signing
third
is
day
his
of
divorce
the-
papers.
Yeah.
God, I did it again. I did it
We're on
again.
a roll.
His is just so easy to
It's
do
just
play
a
on
layup,
play.
man. Just a layup.
It really was.
They both deserve it.
They do.
I don't
We
feel
haven't
bad for
even
doing it.
No, I have trashed on her. Yeah, I have.
Yeah, you definitely
I
have.
did.
Who,
I
Rossini?
did. Yeah.
Rossini and Vrabel, yeah.
Yeah.
I got Vrabel pretty good. I got them both pretty good.
They both deserve it.
Video should be
equally.
coming out soon. Check YouTube. Clip 2 as well. But yeah, that's the news on Stephon Diggs. What gives?
The Giants are signing former Texans, Bengals, and Lions defensive tackle DJ Reader to a 1-year contract.
Following
Solid
that,
move.
the Packers making their own move, filling the shoes that was once Malik Willis. They are signing free agent quarterback Tyrod Taylor. The guy.
Tyrod.
What did I say?
Tyrod.
I've always called him Tyrod Taylor.
Tyrod.
Tyrod sounds better.
It does sound better.
It does sound better, but that's not how it's
You
pronounced.
ruined the flow. Just let me do it and then correct
Yeah.
it.
Womp.
Okay,
womp.
Travis Etienne.
18.
H-A-N, my bad. I did it backwards.
I was gonna say, wait, you did it. Yeah, you did
Yeah.
it wrong the first time. Yeah. Whatever. He got signed. I was trying to make it better than. it
Well, onto a piece of news that somebody cares about.
Oh.
The Seahawks have made a move to fill the gap at the end or edge. The Seahawks are signing former Cowboys DN Dante Fowler Jr. from the Dallas Cowboys. They're not trading, they're signing him to a 1-year deal worth up to a whopping $5 million. So dumb cheap.
Other than the price tag, I want to know what your actual thoughts are in terms of impact to team.
My thoughts last time that the Seahawks got a D end from the Cowboys.
That's what I wanted
They
to
won
hear.
the Super Bowl.
That's what I wanted to hear. It's a
They took
bold statement.
washed.
But do you think he has the same impact?
No.
He has
no.
played in a Super Bowl.
I think
Million years ago.
he's solid. He can be good, but he's never going to be as good as
He's too old
DeMarcus
now.
Lawrence. Well, that's what they said about DeMarcus Lawrence.
I
too.
guess.
I was gonna say that's not.
He
fair to
kicked
say.
ass.
That's exactly.
That guy was
He's still at the
insane.
top of his position. Yeah. No, I just wanted to hear your thoughts because I know it's not like a major move, but it's
I
definitely
think we
something to account
need
for.
to make another move for that.
need youth.
but yeah.
Youth.
Yeah.
It is cheap.
Your team's
it's cheap,
old.
but
Yeah. Not really.
Not really.
We have one of the
I
youngest
think-
offenses
yeah, I was
in the
gonna say,
league.
Offense, yeah. Defensively,
I mean, it got through. It did what it needed to do.
I guess they're. I think
Once Eamon Wari gets healthy, that's all that defense.
that's going to
Yeah.
be huge for them, yeah.
He is the heart of that team. Of that defense.
It really
of the
is.
defense,
He'll be there for years to come.
Oh my
Spoon's
God.
still young. He's still on a rookie contract.
Yeah, he's in his mid-20s.
Love is kind of getting older.
That's where, yeah.
Ernest Jones is still middle-aged.
He's got a couple more years of prime life, 2 to 3 years.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
so
for
I
sure.
think
Yeah.
I think the defense is good for another.
This is another transitional move. He'll be in and out. I mean, but I just wanted to hear your thoughts. Yeah.
For our last piece of news, possibly the biggest piece of news you'll hear today, the Eagles have re-signed Big Dom DeSandro, their security guard, to a contract extension.
What even is his title?
He's just a guy.
Like he's like a coach something, a sideline something. It's like, can we just call him security?
He's like a coordinator of something too.
Yeah, like he's become more of a
He's just
celebrity personality than he has anything.
He's like Tommy DeVito's agent.
Essentially,
You start as one thing and then you just grow.
Big Dom is back in Philly.
Big Dom.
As if we didn't think it was going to happen. I mean, come on, they're not going to.
Does that make me Little Dom?
You're Little Dom.
Little Dom.
Dommy Cappuccino, Dommy Salami, and Lil Dom.
Little
Dom.
Little Dom.
Lil Dom.
Little Dom.
Lil Dom. All right. Tuesday discussion debates.
I hate the font. Who did that?
Well, last week he did Times New Roman, so I did it again this week.
That's terrible. That like gives me PTSD of school.
He's shitting on me and you.
Let me.
Sorry I didn't do Arial font 11. My bad.
Let me.
God
fix
forbid I do the script for you.
What is
What
that,
the fuck
dude?
is
that.
that?
That's lobster.
I see that.
Is it going to cost me?
Not the $91 that Nick owes me.
Ooh, on the show is crazy.
Good.
$91, Nick. That only fills half my gas tank.
Better
Yeah,
than having none.
I went down
All
and
right, you're
spent.
pissing me off.
You're pulling out fonts I've never heard of in my life. Oh, good. We ended up back where we started.
No, you put Arial.
Good old Arial.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay, this one is serious, so let's try to... Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. The Cowboys have given away number 94, which, if you aren't aware, is Marshawn Nealon's number, to rookie Kelvin Gillum Jr. for rookie minicamp, and players have voiced their opinion on how it should not have been given away until the end of Marshawn Nealon's 4-year contract, which would expire in 2027 out of a sign of respect. Should the Cowboys have waited to issue this number out as a sign of respect for their late player, or is this a bit of an overreaction?
It was the Colts guy
team?
that came out and said something about this, right?
It was their safety, I
Yeah.
believe. It was the Cowboys' safety, not the Colts.
No, the Colts
But there
safety.
very well could have been another... No, I thought it was the Cowboys' safety.
The Colts safety came
Either way,
out
we
and
got
said
The
players
Cowboys
coming out
player
now.
definitely said.
Yeah.
The Colts may have
Either
said
way.
something as well.
Yeah.
But
Is this an overreaction, or is this something the Cowboys should have kind of considered?
they should have considered it.
Yeah,
think
I agree.
It's like at least he was going to have that number for the rest of his
it's not
contract
like,
anyway.
I was going to say, it's not like he's not a member of your team.
Yeah.
This isn't a situation where you traded him, cut him, or something happened. The guy had mental health issues and died.
right.
So I can exactly see it. And I don't want to put any flame on Kelvin. This is not his
No, it's
issue.
not his fault.
He got drafted into this situation. So I just wanted to hear your guys' thoughts on it. Make sure, the
Yeah.
consensus is pretty same. It seems the same on social media.
I
There's no
think they should have
overreaction to it.
waited, but like, what are you gonna do?
That,
Well, it's the
yeah.
same as the argument of where his money should go.
That's a
Right.
lengthy
That's a whole
conversation,
different conversation,
which we had
yeah.
briefly when he first tragically
Yeah.
passed, and that whole conversation could be talked about for an hour. So,
Yeah.
But next one, a little bit of a lighter note. He has posted pictures. He looks like he is back. But Texans quarterback CJ Stroud posted offseason pictures showing he has lost some weight and is arguably in the best shape he's ever been in. Does he have the most pressure for the upcoming season among any other quarterbacks?
We
Does
hear
this
this
include his
every
hairline
year.
or not?
Wow.
His
Did you
hairline
s-
is back.
Did
It-
you
can
see
we-
that
can we-
that photo we posted when he first got the chop?
It was bad, but can we just
why
acknowledge
he's
the
wearing a
build?
hat in
I mean,
the
he
new
looks
picture.
lean right now.
Because he was fat before.
Chill out.
To be honest with you, I think he just had a pump.
He wasn't even in. Yeah, of course. When you take those pictures, you think I post a non-pump picture in the gym?
Yeah,
yeah,
but no.
but-
You could tell he slimmed down. He
Yeah,
was
he cut
chubbier
his jaw.
before.
His
We
jaw
do
showed.
this every offseason though.
You have to.
That's true.
Every offseason, someone has pressure.
But it's always with him.
No, last year we said it was Lamar.
Him and Tua
Tua is.
every
The
single
pressure was
offseason.
taken off Tua when he left in a
Every
stretcher.
single offseason.
Dude, the pressure got taken off of Tua on his 5th concussion, which was like years ago.
So when he got his hip replacement at Bama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
That's
is
wild.
like, I don't even know what this is like. He's on his 5th year option now, so now they have to say, hey, are they going to extend
That's
him
why I
this
think
year?
the pressure is applied even
Yeah.
more. Even more now than ever.
Because now the Texans have to make the decision.
You can't move off of him, but if he's in the best shape of his life, we got to hope we're getting the best CJ Stroud.
That's why I don't think he's under that much pressure because you really can't move off of him.
He just threw like 5 picks and fumbled the ball
that was
4
terrible.
times
That was a terrible game.
in multiple games in a row.
Yeah, it was
But
awful.
as long as they
I'm
keep
not
ending up in the playoffs, the argument's always going to be, is the grass greener?
Yeah. Who are you going to replace
What
him
is
with?
plan
That's
B?
true, but they have the best defense in the league, which is why they're there.
Which is why you keep CJ, because that masks and that's the Band-Aid over his mediocrity
That's
play.
not good, though. Because if you get a quarterback that's somewhat good...
But where are you going to find that? Who
Yeah,
are
I
you
was
going
going
to
to say,
get?
are you assuming they trade, sign, or... I mean, you
Like,
gotta
they
look
can't
at,
just
like,
magically make one
realistically.
appear.
Could have went in it at the draft.
If you didn't like the Rams taking Ty Simpson to sit behind Stafford and learn, and arguably the Texans are in a playoff spot,
they're
how
not
could
gonna
you
get
argue
Fernando.
that a young quarterback is going to go get another young quarterback?
I don't know. It's not my problem.
Thanks for the debate.
You're welcome.
With the continuation of drama in the Browns quarterback room this offseason, how should this room be managed? Should Deshaun and Shador have a fair quarterback competition, or should it be given back to Deshaun now that he's healthy?
Oh, it's
Technically
going to
lost
Deshaun
due to injury.
because Todd Monken is, what did he say? He's intrigued.
I'm sure he is. Here's what I think should happen. Deshaun Watson should not be on the Cleveland Browns roster. Shador Sanders should start. If he doesn't do well enough, he should be on a short enough leash where they can go either get somebody else, maybe let Dylan Gabriel have another shot. Let the season be a wash.
Dylan
Your
Gabriel,
roster
no, it should be
sucks.
Shador.
Your whole roster sucks.
But you can't have like 18,000 quarterbacks on your roster.
I
and
mean,
not
you
do
can.
it.
They've
Yeah.
done it.
Yeah.
Has it
The
worked?
Ravens are starting to do it now too.
Dumb nothing's worked. They've had no quarterbacks, 18 quarterbacks. They've had Peyton Hillis. They've had OBJ, Jarvis Landry,
Myles Garrett, Jabril Peppers,
Joe Thomas, Jabril Peppers,
Nick Chubb.
Devin Ward. Jesus. I mean,
Jarvis Landry.
Baker Mayfield. I could keep going. They've had it all. They just will never be good.
Joe Batonio.
Poor Browns fans right now.
Womp.
It's a fact. It's a fact. All right. Should teams give Trayvon Diggs another opportunity, or has his career basically reached its end?
It's over.
I hate to say that though.
He
I do too,
sucked
'cause
with the
He got it.
Packers.
He got it. Yeah, he went with the Packers, right?
Packers,
They
and
played
it
him for
didn't
like
work.
one game.
One game, and I don't even think he got
He
more than
played
like
like one
5
snap,
snaps.
yeah.
It was like, yeah.
He sucked. It's over. He's had too many injuries. He had one fantastic season and nothing else really.
Yeah, he had 2 above par seasons with one great one that was in the middle of them. So that's
Yeah.
what kind of kept him afloat in Dallas. And then Dallas cut their ties for financial purposes.
It's just a
and
whole
just
weird
everything that came with it.
situation.
And I
with
believe
him.
behavior in the
'Cause
locker room and him sitting. And all
He
that.
dropped
Yeah.
off the face of the earth. Like
He was
just-
phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was.
It was
I
instant.
was shocked that he was drafted in the second round because me and Nick were eyeing or wanted to trade back in that year to go get him. And when he went to Dallas, it was like, really? And then the fall off was just so intense.
just like dropped off the face of the earth. Like
I mean,
just
he went from
vanished.
an INT machine and a pass breakup machine. Just a great guy for the
Yeah, I
defense.
remember when in
high
the Pro
IQ.
Bowl they would put him up against his brother.
Yeah,
back
yeah.
when he was relevant too.
And that's why it sucks. That's why I wanted to ask this question, is because I still feel like he's a fan favorite. And when you hear the name,
Yeah,
but
like
then you think about the last 2 years.
he
of
still
Ben, and you're
has
like,
name
wow.
value.
Yeah, yeah. And that's unfortunate. That's all it is.
Yeah.
It's all it is right now is name value. It's a shell of what he was. And to finish off Tuesday discussion and debates for episode 79, would you rather give up a first-round pick for either Jalen Waddle or Jordan Addison?
Bringing this back from last week. We never
Jordan
got to do
Addison.
it. Jalen Waddle.
Jordan Addison, without a doubt.
Would you like to start or should I start?
I like to give my first round picks to somebody who's going to stay healthy. I want to give my first round pick for somebody who's going to produce. I want to give my first round pick to a true number 1 receiver, and
Who's never ever been a
all of
number
which is what Jordan Addison is. Because Jordan Addison is still able to produce the numbers he does even behind Justin Jefferson.
one. So behind Justin Jefferson, those 3 words tell me he's not a number 1.
Buddy, he's not a number 1 because Justin Jefferson's like one of the best wide receivers to ever play the game of football.
You can't be a number 1 receiver if you're not the best on your team.
Buddy, Jalen Waddle sat behind Tyreek Hill when he was ass.
What are you talking
The second
about?
Tyreek Hill left the Chiefs, he was relevant. Besides for his speed, well, he had one good year with the
Oh yeah,
Dolphins,
besides
but-
the year like he led the NFL in yards,
Yeah.
and then the year after that where he had another like 1,500. Yeah, he was ass, dude. He was nothing.
and Jalen Waddle didn't do shit. Jalen Waddle has not been healthy for one full season. Maybe he's been
Rookie
healthy
year.
one. His rookie year was the only season he was healthy and put up good numbers.
Shut the fuck up for a second. Rookie year, Jalen Waddle played 16 games. Second year he played 17. Third year he played 14, then 15, then 16. That sounds pretty healthy to me, Dom.
And his stats.
Let's see, what are we looking at? Rookie year, 1,015.
Okay, that's a
Second
good
year,
season.
1,356.
Good season.
Third year, 1,014.
Good year.
Fourth year, 744. And last year, 900 and, where'd it go? 10.
But those last 2 seasons wasn't Tyreek
Yeah,
Hill
look at who his
majority
quarterbacks were.
injured?
Yeah, he had concussed Tua, who you have multiple times said is one of the worst players you've ever seen throw a football. He had Skylar Thompson in a playoff game. That went real well for them.
Okay, continue.
Why should I? Is that not bad enough for you? They didn't have anybody better than that.
Jordan Addison had Sam Darnold, which you say is so terrible. I love him, but
He just
you
won a
say
Super
is
Bowl.
so
I
terrible.
apologize to him.
As you should. As you should. JJ McCarthy, which is like the worst quarterback to ever throw a fucking football in the NFL and should not be an
Tua or
NFL
is it
quarterback.
JJ? You can't have it both ways.
What do
You
you
have to
mean?
pick one. Is it
You're
Tua
the one
or
who brought the
JJ?
quarterback into the situation, but I would take Tua over JJ.
Do you not think quarterback matters for a receiver?
It does. Absolutely it does.
So why wouldn't I bring quarterback into this?
Why are you going off on this tangent?
It's not a tangent. It matters in the discussion. If you can't back your shit up, that's on you.
I'm backing because you're sidetracking going into something else.
How
We're
am I
talking about
sidetracking?
receivers.
Who is getting them the ball matters for a receiver. This isn't running backs we're talking about.
Why is Jordan Addison a number 1 in your eyes? Present your proof in the pudding now.
Jordan Addison
There's
is
no
number 1
proof.
receiver just based off how he plays. You saw the impact he made on the Vikings, and when he did have his suspension, yes, he has
I'm
issues.
not even counting that. I'm not even counting that.
Okay, so not counting his issues outside of football where he got suspended. When he's on the field, he makes such a big difference. And to look at the
Jalen Waddle
Vikings
doesn't?
offense, not as big as Jordan Addison. To look at how the Vikings offense systematically changed when Jordan Addison became a weapon, we saw it with JJ McCarthy, who sucks. We saw that when Jordan Addison came back, the Vikings offense production substantially increased through the pass game because who got the ball? Jordan Addison got the ball, not Justin Jefferson. Why do you think Justin Jefferson was getting so pissed off the whole season once Jordan Addison came back?
So,
he didn't get targets.
Let me ask you, how many 1,000-yard seasons has Jordan Addison had?
None.
Huh.
He's only been in the league for 3 years. In one of the years, he was suspended due to...
Correct me if I'm wrong, but Jalen Waddle had 1,000 yards in each of his first 3 seasons.
Jalen Waddle was also a number 1 receiver on that team.
No, he
in one of
wasn't.
those seasons.
He was not.
Yes, he was. He's had
Tyreek Hill.
He's had seasons where Tyreek Hill was not there.
Like 2 seasons out of his 5.
Which proves he is a number 1, though, doesn't it?
If you only have 1,000, that's not that. That's like a mediocre number 1.
1,300 yards is
You
a
have
mediocre
not
number 1.
seen what Jordan Addison can do, though, on an actual team where
He
he
got
is the true number 1.
108 targets his rookie year.
Jordan Addison behind Justin Jefferson still was able to put up 800 and 900-yard seasons behind the
Jalen
best
Waddle
receiver
was putting
in
up
the
1,000 yards
game.
behind 1,800-yard Tyreek Hill with Tua as the quarterback.
Because they didn't run the ball.
Yes, they did. Devon A-Chain had a fucking 1,000 yards too.
Because they had Mike
what's the
McDaniels
excuse
with
now?
the best offense in the league. They dropped 70 points on the Broncos.
Okay. Does that not prove how good that offense was and how many
That
pieces
offense was amazing.
How many pieces had to share the ball and Jalen Waddle still managed to get 1,000 yards,
Because he has-
which Jordan Addison has never
because-
done one single time?
Because the defense had so much to look for, it schemed him open. When you... I went on about this about who. There was someone, MVP conversation. It was someone was supposed to get MVP and you didn't think so. But I thought they were. It was running back Saquon Barkley. We went over this with
biggest,
this.
longest fucking debate we've had on this goddamn show.
If you
He's
have
fucking- he
a
doesn't have
strong
anything going on up here.
offense with a good run game and good everything, a defense is going to struggle more to stop them. It's common sense. With that being said, if you are a defense that is going up against a team with a very strong run game, what are you going to do? You're going to stack the box. What does that do? That opens up your receivers for more pass yards. That's why the Dolphins did so good offensively because they had weapons everywhere. Besides for Tua, he just
The
threw the ball
Vikings
up in the air.
didn't?
Who do the Vikings have? They have Justin Jefferson.
Kevin O'Connell?
That's not a guy in the field. It's their head coach.
So Andy Reid is irrelevant to how the Chiefs do.
That you're blowing it out of proportion now.
That's what you said.
I'm talking about
Sean
pieces.
Payton is absolutely
I'm
irrelevant
talking
to
about
how Bo Nix
he is
performed.
because
Whoa!
he is now
Stay on
because
track,
Davis
stay on
Webb.
track, stay on track, stay on track.
But anyways. I lost my train of thought because of your stupidity.
What's
Quality
stupidity?
of the surrounding cast on the Vikings compared
Yes,
to the...
before you change the topic, if you are supported by a ton of players that are very good, you are going to do better. And Jordan Addison has only been paired with Justin Jefferson.
So do you think that JSN's rise was a byproduct of how well-surrounded the team became?
Absolutely.
How about KJ Osborne?
Ooh.
He did real well for them. He sucked ass with the Patriots.
That's what got him to the Patriots.
Exactly. How about
They
that?
couldn't
Dom?
afford to make him a wide receiver,
Irrelevant.
too, with the incoming
Irrelevant?
Jordan Addison.
Irrelevant. Let's see. Wide receiver 3. KJ Osborne. It'd probably help if I spelled his name right.
Or type it.
Or type it.
Gabe,
That would
to your
probably help
question,
too.
Cooper Cup.
What?
Cooper Cup.
What about him?
To your question about JSN.
Oh,
doing
you
better.
think he was there? Yeah. I just
So
want to
what-
make sure. Yeah.
As a wide receiver 3, he had 2 straight 600-yard seasons and another 500-yard season to back it up before going to the Patriots.
Okay, Jordan Addison is a 900 and 2 900-yard seasons and a 600.
So the guy behind him just had a 600-yard season back-to-back times. So is Jordan Addison not in a stacked offense with plenty of talent surrounding him?
Bro, 600 yards is terrible.
That's terrible. How many yards did Cooper Kupp have this year?
He was like the number 4 receiver or the number 3 receiver.
So was KJ Osborne.
And the Seahawks were the first team in rushing, not rushing yards, but rushing attempts. They ran the ball more than any other team in the league. So that's an irrelevant argument. Because we're comparing.
How is that? I'm comparing wide receiver 3 to wide receiver 3. How
Because
is
you're
that an
comparing a
irrelevant
wide
argument?
receiver 3 in Cooper Kupp on a team that runs the ball the most in the entire league compared to wide receiver 3 on a team that only throws the ball. What was the last time? When was the last time that the Vikings had a somewhat half decent running back that's not 9 million years old?
Let's see. Targets this year. Cooper Kupp had 70. KJ Osborne had 90 and 75. So this 2023 year is pretty comparable to Cooper Kupp. 540 yards versus 593. That's pretty damn equal if you ask me.
What is your argument? What are you arguing? You were talking about 2 different players.
About, quote, stacked offenses. You have 3 good receivers that have to share the wealth, right? You have Kirk Cousins throwing him the ball at one point.
But you're
And then you
talking
move
about
on
a
to
team
JJ
that runs
and
the
Sam.
ball the most in the entire league compared to, I don't know where the Vikings ranked in rushing in that year, but obviously it's not good. They haven't ran the ball in
That
decades.
last year with Kirk, they were probably one of the highest passing teams that
Yeah.
there was.
Exactly.
You still have 3 guys doing that, though. So your argument where
But Nick,
you have more guys to spread the
if
wealth
you
to is going to
don't-
open up more guys. That's bullshit.
If you're throwing the ball more, your receivers are obviously going to have more yards as a byproduct of throwing the ball more. Therefore, if you're on the team that throws the ball more at the number 3 receiver, you should have more yards than the number 3 receiver on a team that runs the ball the most. It's common sense. What's your argument? What are you arguing?
I'm arguing that you can't say Jordan Addison has a dog shit offense surrounding him because he didn't. He hasn't. His
Jordan
whole career.
Addison, the only other person that's considered Super Bowl caliber on that offense at the moment is Justin Jefferson. Name me one other notable person on that offense that deserves to play.
Are we
in Super
saying
Bowl.
Devon Achane is now one of the most notable Super Bowl caliber running backs?
Devon Achane is one of the
Are we
better running
saying-
backs. That's why he's held so high. That's why the Seahawks wanted him so bad. That's why the
Is he,
tender
or
that
is
the
he
Dolphins
just the
put on
only
him.
solid player?
Devon Achane did very, very good when he was paired with
Damn, this year just turned back on.
that other guy. They had 2 running backs that were both wicked good. It was Devon Achane, who was really good on the 1-yard line, and what's the other name of the
No,
running
you
back?
can't make the argument if you don't know his name.
You guys smell like other Miami backs?
Yeah, Miami's running back that ran.
I know who he's talking about. I'm
When
not
the
gonna tell
Broncos
him.
dropped-
from the Niners.
I know the exact
yeah.
name. I'm not going to tell him.
Yeah,
Mustard.
I won't aid.
I gave you a layup there,
Yeah,
and you just
you
watched
did.
it.
Raheem Mostert. Okay, I get it. Yeah, so when Raheem Mostert and Devon Achane were on the same team, both very notably good running backs, though they're getting older now, still both at the time very notably good running backs. Combined with Tyreek Hill, which you're saying is some goddess, and
Wow, God is.
God.
Whoa, this
And
argument.
Jalen Waddle, you have a amazing offense, which is why they
Amazing.
did so good.
Did they? They got blown out in the wild card by the Bills when Skylar Thompson
They had no
stepped in.
defense. They had no defense, and their team fell apart as the season went on.
So what you're saying is...
Because people wouldn't even show up to the team meetings because Mike McDaniel didn't care.
So what you're saying is Jalen Waddle's success is a byproduct of his greatness if the team around him was falling apart.
No, because he did so good because he had such a good supporting cast. This
But
is the
if the
same
supporting
argument I
cast-
make with quarterbacks. J.J. McCarthy would have only succeeded because of Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison
If
having
the
such a
supporting
good receiver
cast
core.
isn't showing up to meetings and is falling apart once the playoffs come around, and
His yards
Jalen
were already
Waddle
set
is
in
still-
stone. They're not just going to take his yards away. He did good because the whole offense played so good until playoff time came. Then the team fell apart.
They don't
That's
fall
why
apart
Mike
magically
McDaniel
in
doesn't
1
have
week.
a head coaching job right now.
They didn't fall apart magically in 1 week. And even when they quote
As the
unquote fell
season went
apart,
on, they fell apart.
he still had 900 yards this past year. Which, correct me if I'm wrong, what is more than Jordan Addison has
'Cause
ever
he
had
was
his whole
suspended.
career. Oh yeah, that's the sigh of defeat right there.
No, that's not the side of defeat because statistically, if you put Jordan Addison on a team that only passed the ball, not only passed
Did
the ball.
Gabe not just say the Vikings were like top?
No, listen to what I'm saying. If you put, I misspoke.
Apparently, you've been speaking the whole damn argument.
If you put Jordan Addison in Jalen Waddle's spot on the Dolphins, he easily has over 1,300 yards. Without a
Jalen
doubt.
Waddle did also.
Without a doubt. Over 1,300?
So if you're
Yes.
the Denver Broncos, you
You're
would
too.
recommend that they would have traded for Jordan Addison over Jalen
Correct.
Waddle for the B wide receiver one.
Absolutely. I would take Jordan Addison over Jalen Waddle any day. I'm sorry, but Jalen Waddle...
Even with the less years and everything considered.
Correct.
Yeah.
Younger. More talent, more...
I don't
future.
see it. I don't see it.
How old is Jalen Waddle?
Jalen Waddle is one of the fastest players in the
27?
NFL. He's like, no, he's like
26.
25.
Think so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's one of the fastest players in the NFL. He's one of the
Yeah,
greatest
he's
route runners we have in this league.
27.
27. I was right.
Is he 27?
Yep,
He's
27.
27.
Either way, he's still one of the best
This guy
route runners
doesn't
we
know
have.
his own.
He's
got it
everything
right.
Jerry Jeudy was supposed to be, right?
Yes.
He's this fantastic player coming out of Alabama.
Should have been.
Yo,
Judy, but-
Nick, that's a dangerous topic right there, buddy.
What, Jerry Jeudy?
Yeah, that's dangerous there.
They're
Dangerous.
basically replacing him right now too.
Yeah. Well,
Jerry Judy's not easily replaceable.
anyways, Jordan Addison is an inch taller and is 3 years younger.
Why are we
so,
getting into your quarterback was Russell Wilson,
I know. I don't.
one of the shortest QBs to play football.
size doesn't matter.
Okay,
You
so
heard it
why
here
are we
first.
why are we bring,
Why did we bring it up at
why
all
are we
then?
bringing the? You were going pretty strong.
Was he?
Yeah.
He came with more than I thought he was going to.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, that's not good.
I
That's
thought,
not
to be
good.
honest with you, because you guys started this last week, I really thought you weren't gonna even buy into his bullshit. But you actually pulled up numbers. You tried.
I tried.
You tried.
I tried.
You tried
Thanks,
to combat.
asshole.
No. Let me finish. God, you guys just.
Like you're putting me so under. Like my argument is so wrong. Let's
It
put a
is.
poll
No, I
up.
think
Let's put a poll up.
No, because if you
Shut
ask
up,
me,
because I got to make the clip. Jordan Addison versus Jalen Waddle. Who is better?
You gotta do what you gotta
Should
do.
the Denver Broncos have taken Jordan Addison? I think so. They don't because they're Broncos fans and they're gonna like whoever they pick. But answer the poll.
Or because Jordan Addison has never had a
your clip
1,000
got ruined
yard
because Nick was
season.
talking during your introduction. But anyways,
Jordan Addison
if
had
you'd let me
3
finish, I
touchdowns
was
this
in the
past
middle
year.
of saying that I would consider actually trading this past year's first round pick also for Jordan Addison if he was on the table. His route running ability is like no other.
By the way, Jordan Addison played in 14 games last year, only started 12 of them.
Because he
Go ahead and
had-
explain that one to me.
Because he had issues with behavior.
What does that have to do with starting in games you're available for?
Because of issues with behavior. It's not the first time a player sat out for missing a team meeting.
I'm surprised at the saying that the best ability is availability. Yeah, that's what we always say on the show. I'm
Yeah.
surprised no one's pulled that out yet.
I have.
Oh, you have? Okay. In this
I was
argument?
telling him.
Yeah, he tried it,
Yeah.
and then I started listing that Jalen Waddle has only missed 2 games.
Yeah, and Jordan Addison's the most games Jordan Addison has missed is from a suspension and behavior issues, not injury.
That isn't true.
That is true. The most time
I thought he had a high ankle sprain at one point.
He did.
he did, but he only caused him to miss 2 games. But the most amount of games he's missed in a season is because of suspension, which was 3 games.
All right, so we want to pull up is what you're saying.
What?
You want this pull up on Instagram tonight?
Yeah.
Right now. Why wait?
Want on. Can we get a behind the scenes picture or video? Hey, behind the scenes, folks.
No,
please.
we don't need it. Let's do it through the camera.
Yeah, but we're not going to clip that tonight. You want to just put it up whenever?
Behind the scenes,
whenever
folks
you
are
All right, if
not
you're listening to
paying
this,
attention.
pay attention. Whenever this comes out, you'll see it on the socials.
Yes.
Head over to the Instagram.
Perfect.
Perfect.
You're going to say it? I want to post
I already
you
said
saying
it.
He was talking during
That's okay.
it.
Post that one. It makes it better. Makes it more realistic. Makes
Okay.
it seem like we're
All right,
fresh out of
fine,
an
yeah.
argument.
I mean,
you know?
whatever. Yeah, shit. Whatever you say, Don.
Okay, move on.
We are moving on. UFL Week 6. No better place to move on to. Nobody
I
wants.
love the UFL.
Nobody would. I mean, if you're going to talk football, it's got to be spring football. The
Nothing
United
better.
Football League,
Nothing
because we are
better.
here for it. Kicking off Week 6, we had my Battlehawks taking on the Kings. Boys, the Battlehawks are on a freaking win streak. We
They
are
are.
4-2.
You got your asses kicked by the
I
Renegades.
thought, you guys left
you
the
turned
sour
up.
taste in our mouth, and now you guys got the sour taste in your mouth because you guys can't catch a
There's
break.
worse than a sour
You guys
taste.
can't catch a damn break. But the Battlehawks go in and get a W, 16-3. Nothing to brag about, but the record is what you want, and the
win is a
record is
win.
what we
Like a
have.
win's a
And
win.
as Nick just said, a win is a win.
The scariest Kings.
Caw is the law.
Anyways,
Yikes.
the real team here, the Gamblers, took on the Aviators, where they got absolutely fucked, which the Aviators won. And
Oh, God. We're doing this again.
they're both 2-4 now.
I always have the whiteboard when I say it.
Because the Gamblers aren't gambling. Well, no, the Gamblers are gambling. They're just not
They're
winning.
just not winning.
Yeah, they're not
It's
winning.
real. They
They're
do what they're
losing.
doing with that naming and branding.
Unfortunately, the Dallas Renegades had another bye week, if you can believe that. They had one last week. They had another one this week. So I'm looking forward to allowing them to play again.
They got whooped by the Defenders.
we
They're
got blown
utilizing
out
the
for
two
the second
L's in
week
their
a
name
row.
and
Oh,
applying
they
them
are.
to the way they play.
They are. We are now 3-3 after starting 3-0. So that's pretty cool. We lost 24-6.
Trending downward
The
sharply.
Defenders are going to go back to back. I hate to break it to everyone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's happening.
They're just
Jordan
steamrolling
Taiamu
everybody.
is the Mahomes
They started
of
off
UFL.
the season with a loss and then won 5 straight.
Yeah,
we're
and that's
done.
Not
exactly
if the
how-
Storms have anything to do with it.
The Storms are doing shit.
Which they lost.
Yeah, the Orlando Storm lost to the now 2-4 Stallions, who won 20-17.
What are you guys doing? Like,
It was a-
Matt Corral was giving insider information. It still didn't matter.
apparently,
It still didn't matter.
They went from being like the actual like legit team of the UFL to just one
selling
of the middle of the
all
pack
of their
now.
pieces and
being
then just
middle of
being
the pack.
terrible.
Yeah, the Defenders are back on top now thanks to that mismanagement of the trade week. But you know, to each their own. Nick, kick us off with our first segment of the week.
Our first segment of the week is NFL all-time king of the field. This is quarterback edition. So I have a list of 20 quarterbacks, and if you don't know how it works, I will start you guys off with one name, and then I will move on to another name. You guys have to pick which quarterback you think is better. That quarterback will move on to the next round until we get through all 20 names. And
It'll keep
whoever is
advancing.
left standing
Last
at the
man
end is crowned the first ever Turf Talk king of the field.
Okay.
Are we ready?
So me and
Yep.
you were working together, Dom.
We're working together.
I believe so. We have to. We have to agree on one.
Yeah, you have to. It's not really a game. You can't really get points.
Yeah.
So.
God. Okay.
God forbid you team with me. I mean, shit. I was your shitting buddy back in high school before football games.
No, the public doesn't need to know that.
Why not? I embrace it. That's what a real
Embrace
friendship
it,
is.
Dom. What is wrong with
Do you not own that? I own it. That was a good sip.
That was a good sip.
Drink recover. But you don't own that?
I own it. Nick, give me a quarterback.
All right, whatever.
Your first name is Brett Favre. His first opponent is his protege, Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers.
That was pretty easy. Next name up on the list is Ben Roethlisberger.
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers.
Eli Manning.
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers.
Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning.
Aaron Rodgers.
Whoa. Figure it out.
Aaron Rodgers is better than Peyton Manning.
But why? Don't just
Wow.
say that. Why? I know he's one of your. I know he is your favorite quarterback
Because-
of all time. Correct?
Not not all time.
One of them.
One of them. Absolutely. One of them. Absolutely. Aaron Rodgers has consistently been one of the best quarterbacks to play in the NFL for God knows how many years. He has more MVPs.
Does he?
I think so. Maybe
does
the
not.
same.
Aaron Rodgers has 4. Peyton Manning has 5.
And I just wanted to verify before I spewed information. Peyton Manning has 2 Super Bowl championships to Rodgers 1. So I understand the prolific amount of years that Rodgers had played, but let's take
Peyton
quality
played
over
18.
quantity.
Peyton played 18.
He did. He played 18 seasons, won a ring with each franchise, and one of the best statistical offensive seasons ever played by a quarterback.
and didn't hold the team hostage.
I also argue
during
that
an
Manning's
off-season.
knowledge of a defense and the way the quarterback position was studied because of him is something that Rodgers didn't do. No, now, don't get me wrong. Rodgers' cadence, his sidearm, his arm talent, his pocket mobility.
Yeah, but it's also his consistency. Because one thing that plagued Peyton Manning was that he was so good yet so bad.
Which
depending
year?
on the
Which year?
season.
That was only one season. That was one
with the
season.
Colts, it was mediocre, and then
Whoa, what? His first 2 years? Sure, whatever.
He won
Rodgers
4
didn't.
MVPs with the Colts.
I
Mediocre.
guess, I guess.
I mean, that's a hard bug to give. I mean, he had,
went to 2 Super Bowls and won one of them with the
Yeah.
Colts.
Hold on.
He only lost on a last-second play against Sean Payton and the Saints.
which that team was
Okay.
He
insane.
was goated.
Okay, I'll agree with Peyton Manning.
I think Manning only because of what he's done for the game, and I know you want to go with Rodgers because he's still playing and how great he's been in his years playing. But in a little bit of a span that we had with Manning, I think there's only 1 year where it was an eyesore, other than the first development years. But I don't even think people even look at those anymore.
Right.
But I think Manning has to be up there with Brady and Montana. I think he's
I put
one of
Manning
the
at
top.
number 2 all time.
I think he's one of the top 3 quarterbacks of all time.
I
No
put him at
debate.
number 2.
So I'm gonna go Manning. I don't know if you want to agree with me on it, but
I'll agree with you.
okay.
on
So
it.
we're gonna go Manning ahead of Rodgers.
All right. Next name, TB12, Terry Bradshaw.
Oh, okay. Ooh, I'm gonna go Manning.
Yeah, I agree.
I love TB. He's a great dude. Early position player, but no, Manning.
Troy Aikman.
Manning.
Peyton Manning.
John Elway.
I don't know enough about. I don't know enough about John Elway, so I would have to go Peyton
Damn
Manning.
you, dude.
I don't know enough about him. I can't make a good decision on this one.
Johnny Football. He was one of the first to play quarterback the way
Yeah,
he
but
played.
who's better?
He went to how many Super Bowls? I know he didn't win them all, but
3 or 4.
let's take a gander. 2, 3,
He went to 5
4,
Super Bowls.
5 and 1, 2 back to back. Now, how many MVPs did Johnny Football have? God forbid Google does what you want, you know,
It never does what you want.
or if you can spell.
John Elway
once.
1987.
God, this is really fucking hard, Dom.
Peyton or John? Who's it going to be?
Peyton Manning.
I think it
You
almost
have
has
to.
to.
You
be
have
Peyton.
to go
It has to be
Peyton
Peyton. I
Manning.
want to go Peyton Manning.
He's watching.
I mean, he's watching. Yeah, I'm gonna go Peyton
If
Manning.
Peyton Manning doesn't win, he will
I'm
come
gonna go
alive.
Peyton
and-
Manning for his accolades.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Jim Kelly.
Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning. Yeah.
Kurt Warner.
Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning.
Steve Young.
Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning.
Joe Montana. Uh-oh. Oh, man. You can't do it in front of him, Gabe.
Oh, dude, he's always in front.
He's watching.
He's always looking down, and he's at me, bro. We're eye to eye right now with that Bud Light 24 pack. He's got a suitcase on his shoulders for me, and I'm about to crush it because Tom. Oh, God.
Oh, this is good.
This pains me because if next is a bunch of shit shows and
You have
They're
to
all
go.
good. They're all good players.
Joe Montana is like...
Okay, 4-time Super Bowl champion, 3-time Super Bowl MVP, 2-time
I have to
NFL
go
MVP,
Joe Montana,
8 times
Dom.
Pro Bowl selection, 3 times first team All
I have to
Pro.
go Joe Montana.
Now compared to Peyton stats. Give him a fair shot.
Oh, my God, Nick. 2 Super Bowls to 5 MVPs over the 4 championships, the 4 MVPs.
Super Bowls are what matters. Though.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I have to go Joe Montana, I think.
Hold on. Let me see what Gemini has to say about this.
Fuck Gemini.
Get out of here, Google. Okay,
God
What do
forbid.
you think Gemini is?
so Joe Montana had 4 Super Bowl wins compared to Peyton Manning's 2. Joe Montana had 3 Super Bowl MVPs compared to Peyton Manning's 1. Joe Montana had 2 NFL MVPs compared to Peyton Manning's 5. Joe Montana had 8 Pro Bowl.
But if we measure MVPs that
14.
same way, then you would have put Rodgers and Cam Newton in heavy conversations.
Cam Newton. He only got 1.
But that is exactly why
Peyton Manning
people
had
want
the
to
most
keep
of any
him.
player
I know.
ever.
But let me say this: when it comes to Cam Newton debate, people always want to keep him in that relevant conversation because of the 1 MVP. But what
You
speaks
can't do
louder,
that.
championships or MVPs?
championships.
I might have to lean Joe Montana. I know the 5 MVPs weigh a
have
lot.
to. I mean,
But Joe Montana won
like the
4
classic-
Super Bowls. He made the Niners what they were. I mean,
the Niners haven't done shit since he's left.
The Broncos didn't do shit for a decade after Peyton left.
exactly. I do think Montana and Manning are 2 and 3. Whatever way you shake them, fine.
Manning-
So let's do some side-by-side career statistics. Joe Montana had 40,000 passing yards compared to Peyton Manning 71,000.
Ooh.
Different era of football, but I get it because he still had Jerry Rice, so you can't
Excuses.
exactly. I can't make an excuse because of the players he had.
Game-winning drives, Peyton Manning is 54. Joe Montana is 28. Postseason record, Joe Montana is
hard.
16-7, and Peyton Manning is 14 of 13.
This really boils down to where you lie Peyton Manning and Joe Montana in your top 3.
Yeah, so Manning nearly doubles Montana's yardage and touchdown totals, but Montana maintained a significantly higher winning percentage in the playoffs.
I think we have to go Joe Montana down.
And Montana never threw an interception in his 4 Super Bowl appearances, while Manning struggled more in high-stakes
I'm not even
games.
looking into the complex stats. I think Joe Montana has to move on.
Yeah,
Joe Montana's our pick.
I agree.
All right.
Joe Montana's the move.
Are you ready for your next player?
I
Yep.
am.
Dan Marino,
Joe Montana.
Joe Montana.
Drew Brees.
Joe Montana.
We got a conflict.
I don't care
going
about
on.
accuracy.
We got a conflict going on.
Joe Montana is the second best or third best quarterback, however you boil down Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, and Joe Montana. At least in my eyes, those are the top 3 greatest ever played their position. I love Drew Brees to pieces. He's probably top 10, but
Yeah.
Oh, no doubt.
yeah,
top 10.
maybe
Have
even
to.
top
five,
five,
easily.
yeah.
Easily top 5. You
But
kidding
Joe
me?
Montana
Yeah,
has
Joe
to move on.
Montana.
Yeah,
You have to.
Matthew Stafford,
Joe Montana.
Joe Montana.
Patrick Mahomes.
Joe
Joe
Montana.
Montana. Why'd you even think about that?
Because I was trying to fill up a list. It's a shit show.
Yeah, I
towards
love
the end.
when you hear Patrick Mahomes, he's just used for filler.
Joe Montana's probably going to win. Matt Ryan,
Joe Montana.
Joe Montana, yeah.
Cam Newton,
Joe Montana,
Funny,
yeah.
I brought him up.
Dak Prescott,
Joe Montana.
and your last name. For all the marbles, Joe Montana versus Josh Allen.
Joe Montana.
Joe Montana.
So
Thank
Joe
God you didn't
Montana
skip
holds
it.
true.
Tom Brady.
Now, did you purposefully not put Tom Brady on that list?
Yes.
Yeah, because
Yes,
he would have
that
won
would've been
everything.
easy.
Yeah.
Clear
Yeah.
cut number 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe Montana. Like I said, no matter how you shake it down, he's 2 or 3.
Yeah.
I don't know where you put him.
I would have
Depends
put
on taste,
Peyton
but-
ahead of Joe.
I wouldn't.
You would have had Peyton
you
win
can't.
this?
100%.
Yeah.
You can't.
I don't hate
cannot.
that. You can go either way, but I think Joe Montana has the Super Bowl championships and those way heavier. Also, keep in mind impact for his tenure. So Joe Montana and his time with the Niners, I mean that's unheard of.
Peyton Manning to recover from neck surgery
I understand that
and become
but
the NFL's all-time leading passer, all-time leading touchdown scorer, NFL single-season passing yard leader, NFL single-season passing touchdown leader.
I don't regret our list or choices here.
I don't
Yeah.
regret it either.
I love Peyton Manning to pieces. You know that. And
You
I
don't
think
love him
2
enough.
I think 2 and 3 could be argued for days, but I think Joe Montana clear right now.
I disagree.
Dom, hit us with it.
Okay, so on to a game that I call Rookie Roulette, in which I did not use any AI. I completely made it up all by myself. So in Rookie Roulette, I am going to change the rules on the spot a little bit because I like it this way better. So what's going to happen
The
here
AI made the rules.
is I have a list of every single player that was drafted in the first round. I am going to ask you guys both at the same time. I'm going to give you guys both the same name. Without letting each of you know what you're putting down on your whiteboards, I want you to put what you think this player's main stats are going to be. So if it's a wide receiver or tight end, I want passing yards, touchdowns, completions, so on and so forth. If it's a quarterback, I want passing yards, you know the deal. So
Pick number 30, steal of the draft, baby. Get a gander at that one. Jalen Waddle, 1,800 yards, 11 touchdowns on 140 catches.
Tom, what's your prediction for Jordan Addison next season?
Not that.
Jordan Addison next season, 1,000 yards.
I thought that was
For the
good
first time in his career.
the big 1-0-0.
Okay.
name
Anyways, for the first name, I am going to give you guys so many choices. The Eagles selection, Mekhi Lemon. What will he do?
I'm assuming they're going to trade
Assuming
Brown.
AJ Brown's gone.
Yeah.
Assuming A.J. Brown is gone, correct. So I want how many receiving yards, how many touchdowns, and how many catches will he have? I will give you guys 10 seconds.
10.
Yep. So you better think quick. And these will be brought up back at the end of the regular season next season. We will revisit this, and we are going to compare their actual stats to what they are saying right now. So
Wait,
you're going to see.
You want catches and yards? You said that's it.
Catches, yards, and touchdowns.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay, touchdowns,
Yep.
yeah.
That is what I want.
Okay.
So Nick, read me off what you have and show the camera.
I have 75 catches for 950 yards and 4 touchdowns.
Wow. So you have him having a really good rookie season.
I do.
Okay.
So, like Nick, I perceive a great rookie season, assuming he becomes that true wide receiver 2, maybe even turns into wide receiver 1 by next season. But I anticipate 105 catches to a 926-yard season on 8 touchdowns. I think that Mekhi Lemon being a slot receiver will be utilized in a heavy I think he'll get a lot of catch opportunities, but underneath. I don't think you're going to see him a lot over the middle get exposed that much yet in his first season. But I do anticipate his utilization being very high, which is why I have the catch total so much higher than maybe the yards ratio would be. But I have high hopes for Mekhi Lemon.
Wow.
Behavior gets
So
in check.
you guys think he's going to be very,
I
very
think Mekhi
good.
Lemon could be something serious, yes.
Wow. Even with Jalen Hurts at quarterback.
Jalen Hurts is a Super Bowl
I
MVP,
love
by the way.
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts is terrible.
He is not terrible.
Okay, so on to the next player, one that I'm very interested in what you guys are going to put for.
I
But
think I know who this is going to be.
in pick number 32, Seattle's Jadarian Price. What will he
This
do at
is
the running back
difficult,
position? Because he is going to have a competition with Emmanuel Wilson that was picked up from the Green Bay
That's
Packers.
not a competition.
To see who's going to start. So, assuming that Jadarian Price does start and he is the number 1 running back. What are you guys searching?
It's a secret.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
I
Okay.
was looking up exactly what I wanted to look up.
What'd you look up?
I'll look for
Kenneth Walker
K9's
stats.
Yeah.
You think he's going to mimic those?
No.
No, hell no.
That's why I'm looking it up.
Because you may see a little bit difference, especially with no true number
Trying to
2
look for,
running
like,
back.
221 attempts this year.
That's just unheard of, dude. Like, not unheard of.
219 in
that's-
2023.
He's
228 in his rookie year.
He split carries, too. This past
I
season.
feel bad for Jadarian if they give him that many, but we know it. I'm not even going to look up more stats of a comparison. I think because he's a rookie, because there's going to be other heads in that back room, I think that eventually Sharp is going to come back and make his impact.
Mm-hmm. Nick, start writing some numbers.
So carries, yards, touchdowns. Okay.
Carries, yards, touchdowns, correct. And this will heavily impact Seattle's offense next season, assuming he is the replacement for K9, which obviously kind of has to be. He's the first-round pick. A very solid running back. Gabe, show us what you got.
Okay, so for Jadarian Price, I have a rather slow start to the rookie season. Running backs don't transition all that well, especially when drafted this high. I don't think this is all that bad, though, for coming off of a first-year Super Bowl team. I am going for 152 carries, 874 yards, and 7 touchdowns because Seattle likes to split the backfield up. Anticipate this
Solid
being a little
season.
bit higher, but that's what I think his minimum floor will be.
Solid season.
I have him at 190 carries for 915 yards and 8 touchdowns.
So high volume.
Yeah. I think Charbonnet will sit out the beginning of the year, which will get him more reps. I don't think Emmanuel Wilson is going to take very many reps away. No offense, Emmanuel Wilson. I don't see that happening. So I think Jadarian Price will start the season as the bell cow back. Maybe take some pressure off of Sam Darnold, especially if teams start cracking down more on JSN.
I think
They'll turn to the run game, especially with that offensive line.
Yeah.
I think that's what's going to happen.
Please, Anthony Bradford,
is
please
the
go.
GOAT.
Please leave. I have a new
No,
right guard
I'll
now.
take him
please.
if you guys cut him.
Please take him. Please. Do you want him?
He's better than Ben Powers.
Bo Nix and re-break his ankle.
Okay. So next up is a player that is either going to do really well or really, really bad. And this is going to be the number 3 selection in the draft, Jeremiah Love, the other running back out of Notre Dame. That's not Jadarian Price for the Arizona Cardinals.
Star quarterback Jacoby Brissett.
They're not starting Jacoby. They're starting their
They're
new
starting
guy.
Jacoby.
Didn't they pick someone else up?
I don't think so.
I think.
Keep
they
in
did.
mind that James Conner is not there anymore. So
Yeah.
And Tyler Algier is not going to get the volume that everyone thinks.
Yeah, so they actually came out Carson Beck.
He's not starting over Jacoby.
But Tyler Algier actually came out very upset
Yeah, he was
that he was
pissed,
pissed
dude.
because he thought he was going to get the running back one carries and stuff, and then for them to pick Jeremiah Love number 3 in the draft after signing him, a little bit of a kick in the face. So with that being said, they could have the potential to split carries in the backfield, so that could heavily influence what Jeremiah Love's impact is on the team. Jeremiah Love's impact is on the team and how many yards he gets with his workload. At the same time, you don't know how good he's going to fit into the scheme, and
We don't even know what Michael LaFleur is going to be.
yeah, exactly. So that whole area is a huge question mark.
So because of, you want me to go first again?
Go for it.
Because of all this uncertainty, I do have the volume being high because it's the Cardinals. They're going to rely on him. There's not a lot to go there unless Marvin Harrison really takes that next step. Do I anticipate it? Sure. Do I anticipate it being as high as maybe a Justin Jefferson? No. So I do have 182 carries, but on 748 yards to only 6 touchdowns because I don't think the Cardinals are going to get in the red zone all that much. This is going to take time. This is going to be a slow build. I don't have his rookie season being that good, but he is a great prospect nonetheless.
I went a little different route. I gave him quite a bit more carries with 215 with 1,070 yards, and I also matched the 6 touchdowns. I don't believe the Cardinals are going to be getting in the end zone that much. I do believe as the real only good player on the Cardinals offense other than Marvin Harrison, I think he will get a lot of touches, especially because he was such a high draft pick.
Leading. Yeah.
Especially now because he's the highest paid running back in NFL history. Yeah. I think
Which
the
is
Cardinals
wild.
would be ridiculous not to utilize him.
He came out and said he's
right off the
investing
bat.
all of it. He's not touching any of it. So hopefully he's
for
true
him.
to his word because
Good
he
for
needs to
him.
be smart. I hope he is. That second contract's never loving in the NFL with your running back. So
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Rarely get him. Okay, so next up on the list is somebody who flew more under the radar for the first round. Somebody that may make an impact or may have absolutely no impact, and that is going to be the last pick that the Jets made in the first round at pick 30, Omar Cooper Jr., wide receiver out of Indiana. So his impact is either going to be absolutely ginormous or none at all. And there is no in between, considering that they also picked up Kenyon Sadiq. They're going to have a new face at quarterback and Geno Smith again after a decade, and so on and so forth. So that whole team is going to be brand new. Gabe, what are you researching?
I'm looking at the current wide receiver room aside from...
Read it out.
So we've got Garrett Wilson's wide receiver 1, who obviously missed the majority of last season with injury. Assuming Omar is the guy we think he is, wide receiver 2, with wide receiver 3 being Adonai Mitchell, who they recently traded for last year at the trade deadline from the Colts, Arian Smith, and Cullen Lacey. So essentially we've got Adonai Mitchell, Omar Cooper, and Garrett Wilson.
Yep. So where do you think he falls on that list? Assuming he's not wide receiver 1 because of Garrett Wilson. But will Garrett Wilson stay healthy?
That's the concern. My question is Adonai Mitchell going to be the guy we all thought he was on Indianapolis, which is what
Did
I
they
really
receive
wanna
him
know.
in the trade for Sauce?
Yes.
Was it that trade?
Yes.
Okay.
Not good. Not pretty.
Nick's doing some math.
That's terrible. Wow. But it's the Jets. We got to keep that in
Yeah,
mind.
it is the Jets.
The Jets.
And they are consistently terrible. What are you picking at?
I wrote on my microphone.
Love marks. That's okay.
I feel so
Nick,
bad writing this. but
Go
I'm
ahead. Go
being realistic.
first.
I have Omar Cooper Jr. starting his career with 55 catches for 635 yards and 3 touchdowns.
So you think he's going to have a modest number 3?
Yeah. I think he'll have a decent start to his career, but nothing spectacular.
Now I feel like shit. We're just shitting on the poor kid. But I think he's special. I think he didn't land in a special place.
Yeah.
For a rookie
So,
to produce that, that's
Keeping
still
in
good.
mind what Adonai Mitchell did in Indianapolis and his role transforming with the New York Jets, is not, minimizing even less. It became worse than what it was in Indianapolis.
Somehow.
Byproduct of coaching situation. Cade Klubnik is not the answer. Geno Smith is not the answer. And quite frankly, the Jets have a lot of time and a lot of money they need to put in this team. For those reasons, I have Omar Cooper Jr. in his rookie season going for 68 catches, 795 yards to only 4 touchdowns. Very modest.
Yeah,
But
so
hopefully it's something to hang their hat on. I mean, and hopefully the route running is eye-catching, and maybe he can be something special. I don't know.
Time will tell.
Time will tell.
time will tell. So up next, the final one, I am going to switch it up, and that is going to be a different position. We'll say that. So at pick 23, the Dallas Cowboys selected Malachi Lawrence
Yeah.
out of UCF, an edge rusher. Now, I want from you guys, sacks, pressures, and what's one more stat they usually force fumbles, maybe? Yeah, that'll be their version of touchdowns. So force fumbles, pressures, and sacks.
Why don't we do TFL? He's an edge rusher.
That's fair.
Tackles for losses instead of force fumbles.
Oh, yeah, sure.
TFLs.
So sacks, pressures, and tackles for losses, also known as TFLs. So Malachi Lawrence I thought he was supposed to go sooner in the draft. Was he not?
No, he actually was not as hyped up. I believe it was him that was
It was
labeled.
Ruben Bain?
Yeah, Ruben Bain was supposed to go early. So
Yep.
he was labeled as a budget Arvell Reese. But because Dallas Cowboys had UCF ties in their coaching staff due to Christian Parker and who he knew, they went and got this kid because he's a more raw talent. So they believe that with their guys, they can build something special. And I think that Malachi Lawrence can be that guy. I don't hate the value of taking him at this point in the first round. But as we know, this defense is becoming quite loaded. So he may be a great player. He may have the best supporting cast. We need to keep all things considered. There are other guys around him that are going to flourish. But that could also be what keeps him going.
Absolutely. I mean, being 6'4", 270 pounds, he's quite the dude. And if there's someone, especially after losing Micah Parsons, they needed a person at this position to replace quick and fast.
I've got my numbers locked in.
So whichever wants to go first, go for it.
I'll go first.
All right.
I have him kicking off his career with 8 sacks, 25 pressures, and 10 tackles for a loss.
Wow, Nick. Okay. Like I just said, all things considered, crowded room, lots of talent, great coaching staff, lots of excitement going in. I have 6 sacks, 32 pressures, and 11 tackles for losses.
Pretty
I
damn
think
close.
he's going to be a feast in the tackles for loss department. I think quarterback pressures are going to be massive, but sacks are going to come slow to him, unfortunately. Rookies do not translate that quick.
Yeah.
I mean, look how long it took Nick Bonito.
Right.
That's just the name of the game. But I don't think that means this player is going to be bad. I mean, as Dom said earlier, there are other metrics that matter than just what goes in the main stat department. So, yes, it's going to be low sacks. I still think he's going to be a key force for this defense.
Absolutely, even with a loaded room or
Yes,
not.
for sure.
Now, in about however many months it is that the end of the regular season of 2027, the 2027 season comes.
26, 27, yeah.
26, 27, same thing. I will pull these stats back up, so we'll go into the future. So future me is going to pull
make a
these
graphic,
back up. Yep. Future me will pull these back up, and we're going to compare them to what their stats actually are, and we're going to see which one of you is closer, and whoever's closer wins $5.
Ooh. I didn't know if you were going for a handshake with that.
No, because this is friendly. Oh, we're not doing it. I wish I wasn't talking so they could have heard it. Yeah, there we go. And that is all we have for episode 79. If you ever want to work or collab with us, you can reach us at gabedownpodcast@gmail.com. We are getting comments about wanting to be the next call-in. Just because we don't know you doesn't mean this can't happen. Follow us on Instagram, DM us, or reach us at the email that I just provided. We will get in contact with you. We will work things out. We would love to have you guys on the show. Do not hesitate to reach out. We are working you guys in. So keep them coming. Keep the requests coming. With that, follow on all socials so you never miss any content, uploads, or updates. And if you want to get on the show, you need to follow on social so you know what's going on. That's the name of the game, as I just said. And without further ado, we'll see you next week for episode 80, the Big 80. And it will be Dom's birthday next week, correct?
No.
Nick's birthday next week, correct?
No.
Yes, week after. One of you is next week.
Week after.
Is week after? I thought
No, the
today's.
week after.
Today's not the. Okay, I thought today was the 8th. My bad.
Nope.
Today's the 5th.
Nope.
Anyways, birthday's coming soon, and they
No
will be
birthdays
on the
next week.
episodes. They will be on the day of
Yep,
the episode.
both of our
so they
birthdays
will
on
be
Tuesdays.
celebrated as mine was. So stay tuned. We got those coming up. Lots of things coming up. Join the huddle and join the talk with the Turf Talk podcast.